Welcome back to the D-Lo Show. I am your host, Ryan D-Lo Delosier. I got another episode for you today. This one's titled 8 Shell Casings, The Death of Landynn Lewis. It happened in broad daylight in a busy pizzeria parking lot. 17-year-old Landynn Lewis was behind the wheel of his Jeep when gunfire erupted, claiming his life and leaving a community in shock. While an arrest has been made and the 10mm Glock has been recovered, the legal battle over what really happened at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza is just beginning. Today, on the D-Lo Show, we break down the 2024 shooting, the surveillance footage that tells a conflicting story, and the thin line between self-defense and murder. Welcome back to the D-Lo Show. Usually, when I talk about homicides in Yakima, we're talking about shadows, unsolved cases, missing witnesses, and people hiding in the dark. But today's case happened right in the light. It happened in a crowded parking lot on a Monday evening, right outside a popular spot where families go to grab a slice of pizza. Today, we're talking about the shooting of 17-year-old Landynn Lewis. It was June 24th, 2024. Shortly after 7 p.m., Landynn Lewis was in his Jeep with 5 other passengers. They pulled into the parking lot of Tony's Big Cheese Pizza on West Nob Hill Boulevard. You probably know this one. They actually used to have this deal. It was called the triple nickel. You could go get a large pizza for $5.55. That's right. Yeah, triple nickel, $5.55. It was a pretty good deal. Their pizza's, it's local cheap pizza, but it's cheap, so it doesn't matter, right? Well, it was a normal summer evening, but the atmosphere changed the second they crossed paths with 21-year-old Angel Cristo Ayala. According to court documents, words weren't even necessarily exchanged. The passengers in Landynn's Jeep told police that Ayala and the other man were staring them down, looking at them in a threatening manner. There were claims of gang signs being flashed, but what happened next was caught on camera. Security footage shows Landynn's Jeep driving towards Ayala. Ayala's associate told police he thought the Jeep was going to hit them. He jumped onto the sidewalk. Ayala, however, didn't just move out of the way. As the Jeep turned to drive north away from him, Ayala pulled out a 10mm Glock pistol. 8 shots were fired. One of those bullets struck 17-year-old Landynn Lewis in the head. He crashed the Jeep into a tree. The other 5 passengers were sprayed with shrapnel, but they survived. Landynn did not. He was rushed to the hospital and later transferred to Seattle, but he passed away the following day. Now this is where the case of Landynn Lewis takes a different turn than many we've covered. Angel Ayala didn't run. He was at the scene when police arrived. I mean, when you shoot off 8 shots from a 10 millimeter Glock, people call the police, and the police show up pretty quick in Yakima. So he even had a concealed pistol license issued by the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. He told investigators he fired because he was in fear for his life, that Landynn was using the Jeep as a weapon, but the law sees it differently. Judge Richard Bartheld found probable cause to hold Ayala on second-degree murder charges. Why? Because the evidence, including that security footage, suggests that Ayala didn't fire while the Jeep was coming at him. He fired after the Jeep had already passed. That's right, when it was going away, when he was no longer a threat, that was when, according to security footage, he fired the fatal shots. When the danger had moved on, that's when the shooting began. Landynn Lewis became the 7th homicide in the city of Yakima in 2024. He was just 17. Regardless of the signs or the threats perceived that day, a teenager is dead over the confrontation in a parking lot where little families go to get triple nickel pizza. Ayala is currently being held on a $250,000 bond, facing 1 count of murder and 5 counts of second-degree assault. As you may or may not know, Washington is what's known as a stand-your-ground law state, and there are also states that are duty to retreat. So this case reminds us of how quickly life can change in our city. It reminds us that standing your ground does have a legal limit, and when that limit is crossed, the consequences are permanent. Our thoughts go out to the Lewis family and the 5 survivors who have to carry the trauma of that evening for the rest of their lives. If you have additional information regarding this incident or other related activities in the West Nob Hill area, the Yakima Police Department is still taking statements. And you can call them directly or you can leave a tip with Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. They also have a website that you can go check out as well. Go ahead and check those out. I picked this case because it's pretty dang close to my house, and it's there's a lot of stuff that goes on there. It's pretty busy, so I thought it would be a good one to cover, and so far so good. So I get a lot of this stuff from the Yakima Herald. I get it from that murder website that I talk about a lot, so go ahead and check those out as well too. If you're looking for something for me to cover, go ahead and let me know. If you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, you like what's going on right here. If you like my cases, go ahead and tell a friend about it. Like, subscribe, follow. Try to drop an episode every week, and I'm going to keep doing that for as long as I can keep it going. So hopefully you're enjoying the content. Tell a friend, tell your family, and keep on listening. Stay safe out there.